My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Pisceans and it's for the month of October. Pisces, my dear Pisces, it is all about different areas of your life that are going to be addressed, starting from love, happiness, money, work, career, health, spirituality, everything you need to know for the month of October, a little bit over 2025. So I hope you'll enjoy this reading. My dear Pisces, thank you all for being here. I look forward to doing your reading. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all and let you know how much I am in gratitude for those of you who have been supporting me and watching those extra videos, 1 or 2 extra videos per week. That helps me on a grand scale, and I'm an absolute gratitude for that. I'd like to convey to you my best wishes, regards, and thank you for your feedbacks and your thumbs up that you give me. I'm very, very grateful for everything. My dear Pisces, we're going to start with 2 important messages and see how we go. The first one, it says you need the courage and the strength to keep going, especially when it comes to something which is called change. A drastic change is going to take place in your life, and it may be to do with family. It can be about family. For some of you, it is a change or people leaving maybe. It just looks to me like it is going to be a profound change, like from its foundation. And you are going to be given all the power and all the courage to be able to go through that. Without a doubt, you will, with the support of the heavens. I do see here that this could be in connection to people who have got, you might be dealing with someone that is born in the Chinese year of the tiger. Could be in regard to someone that's got Aries in them or Pisces like yourself. So that's that one. Now I'm going to take the other one. Without taking it, it just fell apart. And we've got the Foggy Bog, which is all about an end of a chapter. Bear with me. I'll just put my glasses on. And it's all about being patient. A little bit of patience. Everything is going to fall into place. No, it's not about an end of a chapter. Sorry, it's about a challenge that you will overcome, and that's going to transcend you to a higher level when you do overcome this challenge. It says be patient and you'll see everything fall into place for you. Now what I'm going to do is take 2 messages about something you're thinking about or you're worried about or you want some answers to. So I'll cut twice and I'll get some, either an answer or guidance from the heavens for you. So what have we got here? It says there is something better. There's something better coming along. So that's great news. So the change won't be that bad because there is something much better. And the second one says, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you what's happening or what's coming. There's something much better coming for you. Okay, so now what I'll do is move on to the next level, which is 2 messages from another deck. And I'll be cutting twice for all Pisces. Let's have a look. The first message. Wow, the Queen of Wands. Someone of fire energy. Someone that's very helpful, very supportive, a very wonderful person. Sometimes it's Sagittarius. Sometimes it's Leo. Sometimes it's Aries. Fire energy here, very strong. We'll see what about this fire energy when I clarify. We'll find out exactly what's going on with the fire energy, okay? This is about empowerment. Okay, the cards keep falling without me picking up. Maybe it's an end. An end of a chapter that might be involving someone of fire energy like Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. The end. An ending. Or for some of you, it could be an ending of a chapter and the beginning with someone of fire energy. You might be starting with a fire energy. You need fire in your life, but sometimes you might be ending with one fire and then meeting another fire energy. So it all depends. Okay. Let's go slowly until we get everything into perspective. We'll understand everything at the end of the day, that's for sure. Okay, let's take on 2 more messages. Cutting twice for Pisces. Okay, beautiful. You got the Lovers. So this shows there's going to be harmony and peace in your love life, in your partnerships. And maybe you are going to be dealing with someone that's got fire energy in them. Look how the Lover sat right next to it. Oh, this could be a previous lover. It is also possible. Let's have a look. The truth. Right. A new passion is igniting. And we've got the Ace of Wands here, which is the Wands. And this is the Wands. So there is a new passion igniting with someone of fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, a new passion that's going to ignite after an ending, after something completely ends. Let's take 3 messages from another deck. And we got Leo here. Look at this. That's a fire energy. But we'll see. We'll keep seeing. Because at the end of the day, at the end of this reading, I'm going to do all the signs that you are going to be dealing with. Those who are leaving, those who are staying, those who are coming, who you're consumed with. All of that's going to be out in there. But this is the card of Sagittarius. I just feel this person has a strong Sagittarius in them. Okay, the 9 of Swords. This is I personally refer this to the sign of Sagittarius. Sometimes they can be Leo or Aries, not necessary Sagittarius. It's not something that's it's just something that I've seen over the years. 9 of Swords. So the majority of time it's Sagittarius. Let's put it that way. 9 of Swords shows that you are feeling guilty. You do have sleepless nights. You do get worried about things. There is anxiety within you. This is all going to come to an end. It's all part of this ending part. It's going to go with this ending. You are going to be celebrating something magnificent. 3 of Cups is celebrations. Wonderful celebrations are going to take place. And then you've got the 9 of Wands. One more challenge, and this is all going to be over. This end of a chapter that's been over, like a karmic maybe chapter, a chapter that was so long that you had to learn so much and explore and expand and grow from. That has nearly coming to an end. There's only one more challenge and then it's going to be over, and then you are going to be celebrating. What you don't see happening is someone is leaving. There is someone leaving a situation where they're not happy, in search of happiness, going towards the light. So this could be you or someone. There is something hidden from you, that's for sure. And what's hidden from you is a lot of wealth that's coming to you. It could be an inheritance. It could be a lot of money destined for you, but it's coming, and that's what's hidden. Your intuition might be telling you something. It's telling you that maybe this money will come after someone leaves. Maybe that's what's it's connected to someone's leaving. Okay, so that's that one. Now what I'm going to do is take out, I'm going to take 2 more cards out actually, and then clarify with the other ones. All right, so I will take 2 more messages from another deck. Oh, look at this, the 9 of Swords, which is this one here. You are feeling guilty, sleepless nights and worry and guilt. That is there. All right, and I'm going to take 1 more now. And the 4 of Pentacles. How amazing. Where you're torn between 2 paths, that's all going to change. When the money comes, everything will change. You'll know where you stand. But look at this. You are destined for a lot of money. Heaps of money, and that's probably why you are celebrating. This money, when it comes, you are going to be celebrating big time. Celebrations. So that's very interesting. Okay, this one goes right here. All right. Okay, that's that. Now, before clarifying, there's some more information I need to get. So we're going to take 2 messages from this deck, my dear Pisces, and see what you need to know. You are celebrating. Look at the celebrations. You're celebrating big time. What is it that you're celebrating? Could it be this, the igniting of something wonderful? Could it be that you're celebrating this money? You are celebrating something wonderful. Some of you are retiring, early retirement with this message. There's early retirement. Some of you may be opening your own business, finishing work, early retirement. Some of you could be investing. Some investment is coming through and giving you extra money. There's a lot of money, extra money. And some of you might be starting some career in retail or beauty, something you always wanted perhaps. So that's that one. But there is celebrations without a doubt. Let's have a look at the next one. The next one shows that ambition, your ambition is going to get better. It's going to get stronger rather. And you are going to be taking action in regard to that ambition. You are going to take action. You are going to do something. Some of you might be thinking of doing a hustle, a side hustle. Manifesting money, your dreams about money and wishes are going to be granted. It looks to me like there's going to be high ranking. It's like you are going to be uplifted and ranking up in your life. You are going to be more visible. Many things are going to be more possible for you. Management, you'll be managing your situations well. You might be having a management position where you are an authority. There may be things about health. You're taking care of your health and you're becoming more healthy, which is really wonderful. So that's great. That's good news. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck, or 3, for all Pisces for October onwards. Let's have a look. I do feel that the person that's coming in your life is a fire energy. Even if you are saying goodbye to one fire energy, I really feel like there is a fire energy, because you need fire and earth to thrive, my dear Pisces. You need fire and earth to thrive. So at the end of the reading, I'll find out everything. Now, glasses on, and let's have a look at the tea leaves and see what they want to tell you. What's going on? Okay, first and foremost, there is someone, if you are yourself or dealing with someone, or somebody might be coming in your life, who is born in the Chinese year of the rabbit. It could be the rabbit or the tiger. Either one, the rabbit or the tiger. But this cat, the meaning of the cat, according to ancient wisdom, and then I'll tell you what the tea leaf is saying. So the cat is about success. Quick success, that's going to be like, you don't have to wait too long. Success is coming. It is about territory. Maybe when I saw you torn, you're not sure whether to be here or there. There's a part of you that you're torn between two paths and not know exactly what's going to happen. That also changes. You become more stable in your territory, where you want to work or where you want to live. The cat is also about spiritual matters that will take place in your life. The passing of people, or spiritual matters, or visions of the future. There's a lot to do with the cat. The cat's a spiritual being. And finally, the cat is all about luck too. Luck, because it's also represented by, the cat is represented by the rabbit. It is about Chinese year of the rabbit. For those of you, Chinese year of the cat, they call it all rabbit. For those of you who are dealing, or somebody new coming in your life could be born the Chinese year of the rabbit. According to the tea leaf, the interpretation of the cat is a two-faced friend. A two-faced friend. Okay, so that one there. And the next one, we have lightning. All of a sudden, something's going to happen. All of a sudden, a change, a crisis sometimes, a sudden change, according to this, according to me. According to this, it says, control your anger or you will be sorry. Control your anger. Very interesting. Okay. Let's look. The hammock is about taking time out, healing. It's about holidaying, going on a trip, planning a beautiful trip, relaxing, taking time out, and really replenishing. According to, and easy times, going through easy times are coming. According to the tea leaf, it says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Nice, very good. Okay, we got the valley. The valley is about a change that is going to uplift you to higher levels. The valley is about crossing a very difficult situation and conquering it and winning ultimately, according to me, according to ancient wisdom, of course. According to the tea leaves, it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Beautiful. Okay. Now that we've established that, I'm going to start clarifying the cards. Okay, what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with this final challenge, where there's only one challenge and one suffocating chapter absolutely ends. What is that all about for Pisceans? Right. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. It's something ending to prepare you for a great new beginning. Okay. So what have we got here? The signs. So the signs of somebody's been seeing things that are letting you know. It's all to do with destiny. The Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny and fate, karma and cycles ending. Like I said, look at this. I'll let you read it so you can see what I'm talking about. Just like I said, karmic chapter is ending. That's exactly what this says. Now, this is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is about extreme luck. It is about abundance. It could be about a windfall. It can be controlling situations, maneuvering situations, even letting people go so that you can move forward in a new chapter without any hesitations, without any problems. So, the Wheel of Fortune is also about divine intervention in your life, the heavens, the universe intervening in your life, divine detours where you're planning one thing and something else happens. And of course, it is about extreme luck. Play the lotto or the lottery. Have a look at your money reading. This is magnificent. Okay, then in your dreams, you might be seeing visions. You might be seeing vivid dreams. There may be messages. Keep your eye and focus on your dreams, because you'll see there are a lot of changes, a lot of information coming. It looks like to me, while you are sleeping, it's as though your spirit guides want to let you know things before they happen. They want to show you the signs. So keep your eyes open. That's what I'm trying to say here. As you can see, my dear, I love this for you because what I'm seeing is magnificent. There is a grand change coming. I feel like it could be to do with a business partnership or even a love partnership, something that's beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing on someone wonderful. And I feel like this someone wonderful is this person. I truly do. I feel like it's this fire energy. Someone that's going to be very uplifting and very wonderful that you will really love being with. You will love being with this person. This person is someone incredible, someone that you look up to, someone that you will really adore and want to spend the rest of your life with. This can be someone in business that, again, you will feel comfortable because they're hardworking. They're very determined. They get what they want. They're very powerful. They've got leadership qualities in them. And you are going to be loving dealing with this person. So that could be on its own a celebration of, because don't forget you have double celebration. Now the double celebration again here shows that there could be something of a high magnitude taking place for you. Something which is so incredible. It could be a windfall, a large amount of money coming to you as a gift. There could be a big amount of gift coming from someone of fire energy to you also that changes your life, that you want to celebrate life with, because there is a large amount of money destined for you. Now this money could be, because don't forget this is fortune, great fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. There could be a lot of money destined for you. It could be inheritance, it could be a gift of money, and it could be a windfall because it's unexpected and it's ground changing that you are going to celebrate on a high note. So that's magnificent also. Okay, that explains that. And then we'll put this back here. This goes right here. And then the Wheel of Fortune right there. Now let's clarify the next chapter, which is, let's see who the fire energy is. Who is this Queen of Wands for all Pisceans? Timing. Very interesting. Right. This person comes in your life at a time where you are feeling detached, where you're feeling unhappy, hiding your feelings, not being able to be yourself. But it looks to me like the Seven of Pentacles is about fortune. It's amazing. This person is going to give you a fortune, I think. I really felt that, like, which is strange to feel that. But there may be a fortune. Maybe this person by themselves coming in your life could be just a fortune, but you'll feel very lucky. But timing card is about fortune. The time is connected to this person where you are going to have a fortune. And this is a fortune. This is ground changing money. So it is fortune. It also can be, yes, I see that. It is very possible that it's fortune and it could be either partnership or even love. And that's what I see here. I really truly feel like fortune is playing a big role in this situation. A major role. Somehow, fortune is connected to this person, and we're talking about this person so that you know this is important. Fortune is connected to this Queen of Wands, which is a fire energy. It doesn't matter about gender, but it is a fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, someone that's got strong fire, someone that you are in partnership with, you could be having a business with, someone that's very giving, very powerful, and very supportive. And there's a lot of money and fortune connected to this person, somehow. Anyway, maybe by meeting someone you are going to feel very lucky. Also, it's possible this person will bring you a lot of luck and you have a windfall. You might be playing with someone, fire energy, like putting money together and playing some sort of a lotto or lottery, and you win. The Seven of Pentacles shows a lot of money, a major rise in your money. There's fortune coming your way, fortune. And of course, you know, it goes without saying the fortune is there, doubling up. So, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Don't forget the Wheel of Fortune and fortune. How amazing is that? Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. So we got the word fortune here, fortune. And we got the word fortune here again. So we're talking double fortune, and we got double unexpected large amount of money. That's ground changing. That changes everything in your life. It changes your perspective. It changes your residence. It changes your work. It changes your mind. So many changes that you are going to be in awe. Your life is changing to a high level and high degree. That's what I see here. with all this. Okay, wow, very good. So whoever this fire energy is, they are going to impact your life on a grand scale. Now let's have a look at the lovers. Let's see, what is this? Love partnership, business partnership, what could it be? All right. It looks like very strange. It looks like there may have been separation between you and someone. Somebody's become a victim here, a nurturing person. This could be someone very nurturing that has become a victim of some sort of abandonment, divorce, separation and divorce here. An end of a partnership, broken dreams, heartbreak and grief. Somebody was longing. Maybe you were longing for someone, they were longing for you, but something got lost in the way. Maybe it was destined, divine intervention for you to meet someone else. The Seven of Swords shows a situation that might have been self-sabotaging, something that a wise choice was made, but while procrastinating, there were a lot of deep feelings and somebody might have felt deceived somehow. Self-deception. Maybe you were lying to yourself, they were lying to themselves and hanging on. Something had to come to an end. This is something that was destined to end, out of your hands completely. So that's what it looks like to me, this partnership. That's something that's from the past. It's not something that's going to happen. We'll see. This is very interesting, my dear Pisces. Very interesting. Let's have a look now. The next one, let's have a look at this money. Out of the blue, this money is coming. Where is it coming from? Right. Wow. It comes at a time where you're in the process of healing. And this money will free you from something that you're bound by. New directions. You'll be more free. The Fool is about having a leap of faith, breaking free from all constraints. You are going to be so free. And this is coming from someone that was wounded. It's this person. I feel like this person is going to be making a big difference in your life. This might apply not to on like this might be applied more to Pisces that have ascendant Pisces or moon in Pisces rather than sun sign Pisces, because I feel like the Pisces have surpassed this stage, but the ones that are ascendant in Pisces might be connected to this more, but I could be wrong. Okay, let me tell you another thing. You might be going through some coping mechanisms because of your wound, trying to heal your inner child. Some sort of separation has happened, some sort of injustice has happened, and you've learned how to you were dealing with different behaviors and different people maybe, and in the process of this healing process, you are going to have a lot of self-discovery and discover a lot about yourself. If you're blaming yourself for something, you'll be healing from that. The most important fact is you are going to be free. Freedom is coming your way, so that's wonderful. Great to know. You're finally becoming free. And someone is walking away from an emotional, painful situation where they don't feel there is enough love, there's not enough fulfillment. They're leaving in search of fulfillment. This is the Eight of Cups. So that's that one. Now I'm going to move on to the next level, which is, the next level is, we were talking about money and where did this happen? Actually what they're doing is they're letting us know about timing. And a time where you are confused. You see, this is you, my dear Pisces. Neptune is your ruler, and that's your symbol. You're not seeing things clearly. You have escaped from something, that's for sure. But there may be addictions, there may be fantasies, there may be codependency on things that you're trying to fulfill a void inside you. And when you're feeling in that way, and sometimes Pisces are known, they're the most realistic people in the world, and yet they can be the most delusional, not delusional, but into illusion and into fantasy. And that's what the two fish are all about. The two fish are about one being very strict and doing everything wrong, and the other one that escapes because they put up with things, they suck up things. They're always considerate about other people's care. They care about people so much and considerate towards their feelings, so they suck up everything and they try to continue. And at the same time, they're very empathic. So what happens when you're like that? You've got the other fish. That's why there are two fishes swimming upstream or in duality. The duality of Pisces is that they are constantly escaping so that they can sacrifice more, so they can put up more, so they can continue on. So that when they say Pisceans are delusional or they're into illusion or into fantasy, that fantasy is their escape mechanism where they can heal to be able to put up with more, because they're constantly sacrificing and constantly empathic, caring about people's feelings and trying to do it right by everybody. That's the secret about Pisces that people don't really understand. So you are going to start having things where you are seeing things clearly. You are going to be taking care of your health and seeing things much more clearly. And you'll leave the escape part where you were going into fantasy to heal. You'll start healing so much to the point where you are going to be taking care of yourself and seeing things clearly. And that's going to empower you. Empower you about how wonderful you are, how incredible you are. And the money is coming at that time when everything becomes visible. That's the time the money comes and you start seeing things clearly. Again, this card here has a lot to do with you and seeing clearly. This money is coming at a time where you are seeing so clear and everything becomes visible. You get to understand what happened, how you dealt with it, how much you put up with everything, how you're healing from that, how you start taking care of yourself, how you start having self-worth, and how you remove now the delusion and the escapism through fantasy, because you come to reality and you get to understand how much you have done, how much you have sacrificed. And it's time for payback now. The heavens, the universe are intervening, and that's why faith comes along and gives you the divine detour. A new change that's going to profoundly change your life, my dear Pisces. It's going to change it to a place where you haven't even contemplated of being. A place filled with joy, harmony, peace, and abundance in every way. So luck is on your side. Everything is on your side. And that's why, at the end of the day, you are celebrating. Destiny is helping you celebrate, giving you all the celebrations and a lot of wealth to do so. So celebrations and wealth all together, you'll have so much, and luck on your side also. You'll have so much that you will love. Also, there is someone magnificent entering your life. That goes without a doubt. And I feel like they've got fire energy. They've got to have fire energy in them for you to thrive, because water needs fire first before earth. Because if they've got earth and they don't have fire, they're always cold and their heart is never filled. So you might have an earth energy and you might think, oh, earth should be, where I thrive and expand. No, you got to have fire first. So that's why fire is number one there. Fire energy coming into your life. And this fire energy, this person, my dear Pisces, is going to change your life forever. You are going to be really adored by someone so deep and so profound and so intelligent. This fire energy, the Queen of Wands, are known for their attraction, their power, their intelligence. And also, luck is on your side to meet this person so that you can thrive. And that's what I see for you. Okay, magnificent. Now, and let's talk about this feeling guilty, sleepless nights, and the ending of something. And when I said that, look at this. So that you know, Venus. This person might have Libra or Taurus in them also, which is going to be great because you need the Taurus, the earth. So they might have their ascendant or their sun or their moon in Taurus, but they will have strong Libra. They're capable of love and beauty. Okay, Venus is all about romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and also an offer. An offer that's going to be very bizarre from someone who is Libra. And also, the Venus is about freedom. And it's about spirituality. This person is very deep and very spiritual. I'll take this, put it here now. Okay, I'll show this. Now, let's talk about the ending as I was finishing from this sector. So it might be fire energy with Taurus, Libra there. Let's have a look at the ending. The Death card and the Nine of Swords together for all Pisces. And what is this? Oh, wow. Major shift is removing all this. You know how I said you were stuck between two paths, not knowing what to do? Something big happens and everything you get to realize. This is all about the transparency that's coming from the fire here. What it shows to me that you are finally going to see things clearly. It looks like a wake-up call, a sudden wake-up call. You get to understand what path to take. If you're torn between two paths or two people, that too. is going to be, you're going to be finally able to distinguish what is the best course of action. And also, I see here that you're going to go through a lot of epiphanies and breakthroughs. The shift is going to wake you up. It's like somebody shakes you up and says, this is the truth. Just like we had the Pisces. Where is it? Oh, bear with me. Where did I lose that? Here. You know how we said you're going to start seeing things? The shift is going to make you see things so well, my dear Pisces. And you're finally going to come to terms with the truth that you haven't seen, the truth that wasn't there. It's all going to be, you'll be seeing the truth, seeing everything. Everything is going to become visible. And you finally know which path to take. You won't be confused whether this or that, or even if you are in between two situations. There's going to be epiphanies, breakthroughs, and you finally are going to be so empowered because you know who you are, what you want out of life, and exactly where you have to be. And I feel like the divine detour, destiny, has a lot to do with this to get you to this point. This is incredible. I really adore this for you. Absolutely. So whatever is ending, this particular ending is bringing this on. A complete ending situation that ends. And then, of course, comes the Ace of Wands, a great new beginning. Let's have a look at the Ace of Wands just for the fun of it. A great new something ignites. Let's see what ignites. Okay, yes, there will be memories that you will be going through. Nostalgic memories when the situation leaves. Maybe two people are leaving out of your life. It could be. There could be someone that you're missing. Very much missing this person. The Six of Cups is leaving the past behind you, and it's going to be so difficult because you'll be missing this person because this was a past life soulmate that you were with. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. You were with a soulmate that you had to say goodbye to, and you're really missing this person when they leave, but they are leaving. It was someone part of your destiny, someone that you have done past lives together. So the missing is going to be profound when this person leaves. That's why you're having sleepless nights. It's, again, I was talking about the Ace of Wands, but until you start a new beginning, it's going to be hard to let go. The Death card, look at this. We talked about the Death card and the Nine of Swords, which is endings and painful endings and having sleepless nights. It's going to be hard to let go of this person. The transformations are very powerful, and I feel like ultimately this ending was imminent. It wasn't planned, it was imminent. Now, maybe I will take one more about this. What is the new beginning that's taking place? The Ace of Wands. Okay, bear with me. Let's have a look. Awakening. You're going through awakening. I see. You are wounded. The wound is showing so much. But you are going to try to be practical and try to be logical and try to be confident, asserting yourself, protecting yourself. Strong masculine energy here. And trying to sort of put on a facade that you're happy until this new beginning happens. And then you will be over this. But this seemed to be profound, this loss of someone. You are going to have to be awakened. I feel like the heavens are going to intervene and awaken you to a certain degree so that you can move forward. Later on, a lot of fortune comes. You'll be busy with that. Action you will take. Jupiter's coming in, expansion in your life. And maybe someone, Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, someone that might have Sagittarius might enter your life to help you move forward because there are new opportunities. There is passion and there is expansion and growth. And also fortune. This is what's going to keep you going in this new beginning. Because there is so much loss, it's going to be quite hard for you to continue like quickly getting over that because it was a soulmate connection that you lost. I understand things like this because I've been through them. It's not easy. I've lost a soulmate and it was the worst thing in my life. Okay. Now, it is one of the worst things in the world when you lose a soulmate. It takes you years to heal. Years, literally. Okay, codependency. But for you, it won't be because I think you might have gone through this process. This is like you might have ended a situation and then that person might be leaving somewhere. It could be that. Yeah, it says free. You have to be free because you're destined for someone new. And that's what this is all about. I feel like Now, some of you, this was the past. You were so connected to someone. It's time to take back control of your life and free yourself, because someone new is entering your life. That's what they're saying. It says codependency. Some of you might have codependency on this soulmate that you are separated from. So maybe you are replacing that with some addictions that might be affecting your romantic life. You've got to be very careful so that when you're losing someone, you don't become codependent on anything, because someone wonderful is entering your life again. Whenever someone leaves your life, especially when it's a soulmate, if ever a soulmate leaves your life, it takes time, but you heal. And then they prepare you for something more wonderful. In this world, something better comes along, always. Or maybe as good as. Another soulmate has to come and replace a soulmate. You can't have a twin flame or a karmic thing. It's got to be a soulmate that comes and replaces a soulmate. Because the heart gets ripped when you lose a soulmate. Now, let's see from the heart, talking about the heart, from the heart, what are some people thinking? Important people. What are you thinking deep inside of your heart? Things that you don't say, maybe. This is stuff that might be not said all the time. Let's have a look. Glasses on. And it says, your independence is sexy. You will meet someone very independent and you will think that's very sexy. You need that. You deserve more than I can give you. You deserve more than I can give you. This might be about the situation that might have ended. I'm thinking about reaching out. I'm thinking about reaching out. You might meet someone and you want to think about reaching out. We're going to take one more message from this deck for all Pisceans. What's going on with Pisces? Right. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. There is a possibility someone is passing here. There are two situations here of loss. Somebody could be passing and somebody could be leaving. There could be something to do with passing. Whenever this message comes, it doesn't come, it's very rare. Now what I'm going to do, find out the star sign combination of the people that you are consumed with, overwhelmed with, dealing with, who's coming, who's leaving, who's impacting your life now, who you're on the phone with every day, talking to, everything, everyone that you are dealing with. So I'm going to shuffle and take two cards. And at the end, I'll put it together for you. For Pisces, the truth. Okay, so we've got Aries and we've got Neptune. Pisces yourself, the ruler of Pisces, Neptune. People that you are consumed with. Okay, we've got Jupiter, Sagittarius. That's this Sagittarius that I talked about. And water energy, Scorpio. The Scorpio was here. The death card was here. So the death card is connected to Scorpio. Death and rebirth, Scorpio. The truth for Pisces. We've got Capricorn and Uranus, which is air energy. I'll put this one here, earth energy. Okay, Jupiter goes on top of Aries, and we've got earth energy there. Okay. The truth for Pisces. Who are they consumed with? Who's coming in their life? What's happening? We've got Taurus, earth energy. We've got Sagittarius doubled up. Sagittarius doubled up. The one I call Sagittarius has doubled up. The truth. Okay, we've got Leo, fire energy. And we've got, and we've got the moon, water energy, Cancer. Let's have a look. The truth for all Pisces. Wow, Sagittarius has tripled. Leo has doubled. Sagittarius is this card that I told you that I refer to with me, not everybody else. And I always refer that as Sagittarius. And Sagittarius has tripled so far. The next one. We have Pluto, which is water energy. It goes with the moon. Capricorn has doubled. For all Pisces. Okay, Pisces, yourself again. Neptune, that's twice. Mars, twice for Aries. Keep going a little bit more. And then we'll put it all together. Okay, we've got Aquarius, Uranus. Jupiter, 4 times Sagittarius. Sagittarius has become the highest level, which is this card here, fire energy, someone of fire energy. Neptune has tripled, I think, might be Pisces, so someone that might be fire who might have Pisces in them. Leo has tripled also. Okay, I think. We'll check it at the end. I'm going to take a little bit more. Okay, so Scorpio has doubled, and we had Scorpio before, so I think it's tripled. That's Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. There is Scorpio here, water energy, very strong. Okay, we got Mercury and Mars. Mars is the ruler of Aries. Aries has tripled or quadrupled. Mercury, which is, I'll put it in the air energy, even though it's earth and air together. We'll talk about it. It's Gemini, Virgo. What else? We got earth. Did I put it in earth? Just bear with me. No, that's fire. This is water. Why did I have this? I made a mistake. This should be here. All the water should be here. What have I done? This is earth. Okay, so Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, and then we have air energy, which is Libra. We need a little bit more to go. Just a little bit more. Bear with me. We'll find out exactly what's going on. Okay, Sagittarius has become 5 times Sag, and Jupiter 6 times, the ruler of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius controlling this situation here, taking over the situation. Then we got Virgo, which is Mercury. I'll put Mercury with the Virgo. And then we got Uranus, which is Aquarius, the ruler of Aquarius, air energy. And I think that's about enough. I think it's one more and that should be enough. One more. Water energy, Cancer, and I'll do a last one. And that's going to be enough to know what's going on. The truth of all Pisceans as to who else is coming, what's happening. Aquarius is there. No, yeah, Aquarius. And then Scorpio, the water energy. All right. Now let's go through it and let's understand what's happening here. A lot of water energy are usually with water energy. Like what I said, first is fire. So we'll go through fire first and then understand everything else that comes along. You need fire and earth as priority. The priority in your reading is fire. And of course, a lot of Pisces are with water energy. But let's talk about this fire, who this fire energy is. And there is an igniting, a new life with someone of fire energy. So Sagittarius is leading the way. And I'll show you what I mean. Another Sagittarius, 3 Sagittarius. We got 2 Mars, 3 Leos, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, and Mars. So we got 3 Mars, which is the ruler of Aries, and then we got 3 Leos. These are the 2 fire energies that rank up 2nd and 3rd. But the first one that's ranking up for the majority of Pisceans is this Sagittarius. I'll have a look. We got 1, 2, 3 Sagittarius, and 3 Jupiters that rule Sagittarius. So we've got 6 Sagittarius altogether. 6 Sagittarius in this reading. So obviously, this is, like I said, Sagittarius, someone who is profound, who will change your life and has in the past, if you're leaving a soulmate behind, who might have had Sagittarius, or there may be a new Sagittarius that's coming to replace that person. Because I told you, when you lose a soulmate and half of you is lost within that, with that loss, has to be another person that will refill you back again. When it's a soulmate, it has to be a soulmate. So there might be the heavens, because there is a divine intervention in your life. Someone is being removed and someone is being brought back. Both of these people have got Sagittarius within them. Now they could be Libra. The one that's coming could be Libra Sagittarius. The one that's leaving could be Scorpio Sagittarius. Whatever it may be. It looks like to me a strong Sagittarius is entering your life. And this Sagittarius is the most warmest of all Sagittarians. They are filled with compassion and nurturing energy. And you need the fire within this. So for the majority of Pisces, you'll be dealing with a Sagittarius, overwhelmed with Sagittarius. And for the second part, there'll be Leo and then there'll be Aries. Okay? So that's the fire energy explained. Now let's have a look at the next, which is usually it's the earth energy. I'll talk about the earth, then I'll talk about the water, because water is very strong here. And all Pisces have to deal with water somehow. But they need the earth and they need the fire. Now, what have we got here? We've got Mercury. Capricorn leading the way here for all Pisces. The earth energy is Capricorn. The strongest is Capricorn. And Pisces always end up with Capricorn, that's for sure. So there might be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp coming in your life. It is possible. Capricorn Sagittarius. Then there is Mercury. This is Virgo with Gemini. Virgo Gemini, earth energy with air Gemini, and Taurus. So the majority here was Capricorn. Okay, so Sagittarius and Capricorn leading the way. Fire Sagittarius, earth Capricorn. Now let's see in the water energy. I feel like it's gonna be Cancer, but let's just see. Oh, Scorpio actually. I feel like it could be Scorpio. Scorpio. Let me divide them. Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Neptune, 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 and Pluto. Yeah, Scorpio's leading, I think. Let's have a look. So there's how many Scorpios? 1, 2, and there's 5. There's 5 Scorpios. So the majority of Pisceans will be dealing with Scorpio. Water energy, very strong for the majority. Second one that comes along is, actually it can be either Cancer, because there's 3 Cancers, or it can be Pisces. There are 3 Pisces. So there is water energy, Cancer leading the way in the water energy. So this could be someone that you might be talking to every day, dealing with. It can be family, it can be a loved one, it can be anybody, but these are the ruling ones. Then comes the strongest air energy. I think Uranus is here, the leader. There is Aquarius here, very strong, as you can see. 4 Aquarius in the air energy. So a lot of Pisces are dealing with, in air energies, you've got a lot of Aquarius. Could be family, could be a lover, could be an ex-lover. You could be dealing with an Aquarius who was Sagittarius also. A Sagittarius Aquarius that might have been leaving behind, or the one that might be coming could be Aquarius born with a lot of Sagittarius as their ascendant or moon. So that is possible. There is only one Libra. So Aquarius leading all the way for all Pisceans, all the way in the air energy, and a drop of Libra. The drop of Libra does make a difference because we did see Venus here. So it could be a Libra that has Taurus in them, remember, and that could be Sagittarius also, could be Sagittarius Libra. I'm a Sagittarius Libra, by the way. So anyway, that puts an end to this. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and of course you let us know your perspective as to who these people are in your life. And when the community does that and everything is put together, we get to understand exactly why these signs are coming and why do they become doubled and tripled and quadrupled and so forth. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Please continue your support as you do 1 or 2 extra videos a week in regard to helping me with supporting my health. It means a lot to me. Please give me your support. That's the only support I ask for. I do want to send you my best regards, blessings, love, light, peace in everything you do. Namaste.